That was my slow-mo descension.
Hey everybody!
Hi! Hi everyone, how you doing? Welcome to Madness Wednesday.
Is that the official title?
Yeah. Good evening and welcome to Wednesday Workstation, whatever it was.
Somebody's trying to catch you.
I've got something dirty on my glasses. What's going on there? So, this evening I am going to be repainting this multicolour dragon.
Again.
Yeah, this multicolour dragon. I'm going to repaint him with chrome paint and make him a super shiny silver dragon.
Maybe.
So, we're going to start off with gloss surface primer in black because I think that gloss black would be a good primer to do chrome over the top of. John says, could we turn the microphone volume up a little bit? It's a bit quiet.
No, that's as loud as it goes. You will have to shout. Oh.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I didn't do it on purpose. It looked like it was loose, like
it was loose, so why?
no, free flowing, and then it just like plopped it out and
You alright?
glug glug glug. Yeah,
There's an oil spillage now
yeah. Now everything's gonna have to be gloss black.
for the rest of your life. Get the pipette. Get the
good,
pipette.
yeah, good point.
I was looking at the microphone trying to make it work. Why is it very quiet? It's all in the green in my bit. I don't know. Say something.
Hi everyone, it's me, Mr MLG from
Is that
Mighty
better?
Lancer Games.
That's the same. Since you unplugged it.
Heat Dehydrator wants you to not sit down for 30 seconds.
Like
Thanks.
to mop up while you stood up. Is that no better?
Heat Dehydrator loves this stream.
I love being mean to Mr MLG. Is it any better? Is the microphone any better, everybody? Or is it no better? That's what I said. Use the pipette. That's what I said. Still quiet. I don't know. I think he's broke it when he unplugged it.
It was alright yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to switch it off while I touch it so it doesn't make loads of noise. Say something now.
Hello, it's me,
Mr MLG.
pipetting black paint.
While standing up.
While standing up.
Is that any louder? It looks louder on my screen. It's in the yellow now. Danger zone of being too loud. That's better. I don't know. It just wanted me to poke it, I think. Yes, Red Scope, Mr MLG has just spilt his black gloss surface primer. Thankfully, just all over his palette, rather than all over everything.
Yeah, didn't go all over myself.
He's not very good in a crisis, isn't Mr MLG? And as you saw there, didn't attempt to lift up the bottle or pick it up and stop it flowing. Just looked at it and thought,
I thought that would make it good.
it'll stop on its own eventually.
That'd be good for like YouTube-y shenanigans, wouldn't it?
Well, it would have been if you were in the shot. But yeah, so he's made a mess. And that's it really. He just made a mess. We've got enough primer there to do a mal. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's already painted his Maldracar, so no painting that.
No.
I haven't got anything that I need to be gloss black, if I'm honest.
And I've only got this dragon, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll have enough to do the dragon.
Yeah, we're just going to be priming lots of minis. Unfortunately, it's gloss though, red scope, so I'm not sure.
It's going to be fine.
So if the microphone is better now, is the music working? Because that doesn't seem to be doing much at my end.
Everything does stop eventually, says Red.
I still need to paint my Sophie's wings because again I forgot that Sophie has wings. I always forget my succubus's wings because I don't attach them and I paint them separate so that I can get behind the mini and paint the bits that you won't be able to paint with the wings on, and then I always forget that the wings are there. I can hear the music.
I can hear it now.
I think it's just a quiet song. Or a quiet piece. Is it there now? No, we're not doing very well at all, are we? Maybe we should just give up on this Twitch lark.
But now I'll never get anything painted.
So...
Or if we just gave up Twitch and just went back to sitting with laptops on our knees
doing work
admin instead.
Then you definitely won't get anything, would you? Hey Crafty! You have missed Mr MLG throwing black primer all over the place just for a bit of a laugh. I mean, you know, you don't want black primer everywhere.
I wasn't even squeezing it, that's the thing. So like we put little notes in people's orders to say, if the painting coming out, don't just keep squeezing it. I wasn't even squeezing it.
Don't believe you. Don't believe you. Red says, how's the gonk? I'm guessing a keyring one. The gonk is awesome. The gonk is over there on my gonk shelf. That is a thing that I have in my house. Yeah. It hasn't got a name yet though. Do need a gonk name.
Gonky.
That's not gonky. Chuck some suggestions at me that isn't gonky or gonky McGonkface.
Oh yeah, I never thought that.
That's not what it's going to be called either. It's super cool. Thank you very, very much for my gonk. I've managed to keep hold of it as well and put it on the gonk shelf without little miss stealing it. She was coming quite close to trying to steal it.
Yeah, she was after it this morning, wasn't she? Was it this morning? Or was it yesterday morning?
Well, I don't think that really mattered.
Yeah,
what's a gonk? It sounds... What's a gonk? Do you not know, Coronito? Let's have a look. I'll get him for you. There he is.
Oh, I like that. So, what was that?
It's got a
Pete
bell.
Dehydrator says hands up for 5 seconds.
I can't put my hands up. I'm going to show you the gonk. Hands up, baby, hands up. Well, don't put it in front of the camera. Don't get black primer on my gonk. There's a gonk. And under there. Hello.
Don't touch him on the black primer.
That's my gonk. Some people call them gnomes, I think, but they're gonks. Going back on his gonk shelf now. There's also a dinosaur on the gonk
Pete
shelf.
Dehydrator wants you to turn it up.
Turn it up, turn up this classic music. Oh, there's a wild Pokemon in chat.
Pete Dehydrator says dance baby.
Oh, you got to dance to this classical nonsense. Actually, I like classical music, but it's not really dance worthy, is it? Right, headphone warning everybody, the music is going up. Up, up, up. Tinker gonk. Tinker, I can't even say that, Red Skirt. You've got to dance, baby.
I don't want to dance.
You don't have a choice, my friend.
I don't want to dance. We need to paint the mini with the paint.
Mr. Gonky G. Gonk Shelf sounds like a Norwegian metal band. Well, it could be. You're dancing with there, darling. Gonkzilla.
There we go. Nice bit of improv there.
I am still none the wiser. Gonk was very well lit. possible to stay away from the dreaded? Yeah, I was trying to. Hey, Wicked D, how are you feeling? You don't want to know what's going on. I was trying not to get it in the primer. That's what I was doing. Express yourself by the medium of dance.
That's what I was doing.
Magic the Magic the Gathering, but I can't say it. Gonkening.
Heat dehydrator is juicy.
You sure are. You ready? Headphone warning, the music is still loud, remember? For whatever's coming next. So, what have you... this always reminds me of Buffy. Sounds like Buffy. So, what's going on, says Wicked D? Well, first of all, the microphone wasn't working, but now it should be. The music is turned up because there was a Stream Boots card playing. Mr MLG has splashed and completely covered his wet palette in matte. No, it's not matte, it's gloss black primer because the lid fell off while it was pouring out. Then he got made to dance and now he is sulking! Yay! That's what's happening. Is this a new song by Gonka Health? Gonk Shelf the Metal Band.
I really like
Right, I'm going to turn the music down now. As I think the card has gone. So tell me if A, it is still loud, or B, you can't hear it at all now. Yes, your mic is working awesome. I don't have to turn my PC up to 45 to hear you for a change. I think it's Mr MLG unplugged it the other day, and then I think, was it yesterday when it didn't work? Because you forgot to plug it back in.
Yeah.
And then I think also I might have turned it down on the mic when I dusted it earlier.
Right. So you're blaming me, but really it was you.
Well, it might have been me. I'm not entirely sure. Pokey gonk. And I've been showing off my gonk, but nobody could see it because I didn't want to get it into the black paint. I'll have to take a picture and put it in Discord.
That sounds like a plan.
It does sound like a plan, but the shelf's really messy. You have to tell us what you're doing while I'm doing that.
Okay, so this is I think it's a blue dragon from WizKids that I like. I like the pose. I just wish its wings were a little bit more flared out to the sides. And I have reposed it twice, and it has regained its original position. So I'm very good with it. What I'm going to do is paint it with chrome paint and make it shiny. That's going to be a silver dragon instead. What's happening over here? So we're clarting it all over. Clarting is a technical term for liberal application. Gloss black primer, and then we're going to put the chrome paint over the top. I've not used the chrome paint yet. Mrs MLG has used the chrome paint. I like the look of it. We have one that leaked, and I think it was really cool when it's leaked down the side of the pot. So there we go. And then an entire dragon.
It doesn't actually say on the pot that you need to put black underneath.
No, in fact, it
It
doesn't
doesn't
give
really
you any
say a lot,
general
but you
instructions.
do need alcohol. You can't clean it with water, you have to clean it with alcohol. I have put my gonks, or some of my gonks, into Discord. Shall we see if I can find them? Right, here we go, here we go. Whoop whoop, here we go, here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, go.
I really do need to make the microphone work on the screenshot page. But that's my gonk from Red. Gonk Dolph. I know what all these are references to. I just can't say them. Oh dear. Panda's probably going to say hello to you all again now because we've gone back to this screen and he gets confused with his little self if I go out of the screen. A lot of metal paints do suggest using gloss black primer for shiny metals. That's why he's using it, Red Scope. That's what he thought. It doesn't actually say, but that was the theory that we were working on.
Yeah. That was my plan because the colour shift and stuff from Green Stuff World recommend a gloss black undercoat for best results.
It is very chromy on my palettes though, and that obviously hasn't had anything underneath. I've just put my fingerprint in it now though because it wasn't dry from yesterday. That's a bit weird.
Yeah, I might have to see if I can make something or get some glue or something. I have to glue him onto a painting handle or something to be able to hold him while I'm doing him.
Right, wings. I'm supposed to be doing wings. Oh, what colour am I going to do her wings?
Red? Do them like classic demon red?
I don't know. It does smell quite a bit, the chrome paint. I could smell it for hours after using it. Yeah, I thought it was a bit stinky. I used the air one on my Thrasher snail, which you couldn't tell in the pictures, and it was very disappointing. And that smelt a lot more than the brush one. I didn't use it through an airbrush, but that was the one that had leaked, so that was the one that I had. And then Mr MLG went, "You do know we've got a brush one over here as well, don't you?" And I went, no. So for this lady's plate, for Sophie's metal plate, I have used the brush chrome, and that didn't smell quite as bad as the air one did.
I haven't smelt it yet. I haven't got a good sense of smell.
You haven't, no, Mr MLG doesn't have a sense of smell at all, which was slightly worrying when he was a gas man. So he probably won't be able to smell it.
I can smell gas.
Smell of gas maybe just a little bit too late.
No,
The rest of us are like, there's something stinky going on.
It's tuned into my, what's the correct word? Olfactory senses.
But he has a terrible, absolutely terrible sense of smell.
When we were in Manchester the other week, I could smell gas in the beer garden of one of the pubs. And we were in.
Oh, okay. Did you tell anyone?
Yeah.
Not just your mates?
No. No, I told them. I said, should we go somewhere else?
So you didn't tell, you just left. What are you like?
They probably
I think we should, go over that later. Did you leap into Gasman action and fix the pub's gas leak? No, apparently he just left. I mean, that's nice, isn't it? I can tell I wasn't with him.
It was probably just like.
Don't try and justify yourself now.
No. Wish I had said before.
Yep. Oh no, I've just coloured in her boob. My mistake. didn't want to do that.
You've given her.
I'm giving her a brown boob. It's alright. It was still wet. Dip the paintbrush in the water and quickly scrub it off. Brown boob. I'm supposed to be painting her wings. Why am I messing around?
Right, let's try again. I needed some more paint.
What?
Yeah, I didn't have enough. On the
Had it dried?
no, well, maybe a little. I'd scooped a load back up with the pipette, hadn't I? So.
That's it, John. There's now a crater in the ground where the pub was. Yeah, it'd be on the news. Gas man just walks away. To be fair, it's not a gas man anymore. All the chemicals I've worked with can only just smell my own parts, which apparently are quite bad. That's nice, Red. I'm glad you've joined in with the conversation. He can smell the dogs. That is one thing he can smell.
Yeah.
Do you know that feeling when you buy cake thinking it looks awesome and it will taste amazing, then you bite into it and, well, it's a whole world of disappointment? That's where I'm at, says Wicked D. I think that your cold is probably affecting your taste buds.
Yeah.
That cake is probably the awesome, amazing cake, and it's just being spoilt with you eating it and having a cold.
Yeah.
Never brought a cake I do not like, said Red Scoped.
Shop bought cake's never as good as it.
I think that we were all, the children especially, at Little Miss's birthday were very, very diplomatic when my mum had baked Little Miss her birthday cake and she asked the kids if they liked it, and let's just say it wasn't the best cake she's ever made, and they didn't go, no, that was gross. They just went,
It was okay.
it was okay. I thought they were very, very diplomatic for children. Cakes that taste of bitterness and regret are the worst, says Karanika. What cakes are you eating, Karanika? Yeah, it's a cake. Wicked D isn't streaming tonight, everybody. I know that you will all be very disappointed because of no community games tonight, unfortunately, but Wicked D isn't very well. So no stream from Wicked D tonight. I'm afraid you're just stuck with us for our measly little hour. That brush hurts to look at, says Sharon. Is that mine?
This is one of your old
You
cast
see, that's mine.
Yeah, it's one of your cast off brushes.
Where's that from? The pot.
I think it was out of the pot. Yeah.
Poor brush. You've got it in the ferrule and everything.
It was already wrecked.
There's a wild Pokemon in chat. It's a happy dancing cactus with pink flowery hair. It looks like something from a horror movie that lures you in with its smile before slashing your face off. If you would like to catch it, throw your balls. I haven't painted its wings yet. Ooh, missus. In fact, I've not painted a single thing yet.
Yeah.
John's in there. John's trying to lob his balls at Pokeballs at the Pokemon. We got cakes at a Highland bakery.
John the Templar says booyah.
Booyah!
Oh, I've done some new gifts. I'll tell you about that in a minute. We got cakes at a Highland bakery on the way to a climb, says Koriniko. Apparently, the baker had never heard of bicarb, icing, or sugar, for that matter. You sure they were cakes? And not some kind of weird cob, like what bread roll thing?
Right. Let's get
Yep.
something I can hold on to.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay. We yes, I've made some more gifts today because I know you love them all. Not equally as stupid as normal. are my gifts that I made today. So they are in the, is it tenner or something? The gift place that you get gifts from. So they're in there. You can search for Mighty Lancer. Don't search for Mighty Lancer games because you end up with all sorts of weird games related things. Whereas you search for Mighty Lancer, you'll end up with the Mighty Ducks from the film, but you should also get ours. Or Lanceteers. You do get some slightly dubious like anime stuff if you search for Lanceteers, but you do also get us. I need to make the MLG shop some cake. Got loads of recipes I want to try. It says we could maybe get up.
John the Templar is splendiferous.
Splendiferous.
We will always accept cake.
But not in payment for minis.
No.
Did you super glue the handle, Nathan?
I have just super glued this mini onto the handle. Just put 4 spots around the edges and then just whack the mini straight onto the top because I know that I'll be able to pop it off
with his brute strength. Rah!
When I'm finished. Because every time I've ever tried blue tapping a mini to the top of one of these, it just falls off. Especially some in this size. So yeah, a couple of drops of super glue. Stick it on.
Nico says, we felt so cheated. We waited until we were at the top before we ate them.
Oh no! So you were like properly looking forward to them and then they were just not great.
Never eat cake in Amsterdam, says Red Snail. I once won a scholarship with school. It was all a big ridiculousness. I didn't even enter. But my teacher wanted to go to Amsterdam and that was the second stage of this thing. So she entered my work without telling me. And we won. For our region, so we had to go to Amsterdam. So I had to go to Amsterdam with my teacher, who got us lost in the red light district, and did indeed eat some of those cakes, apparently by accident. That was fun.
Did you eat any of those cakes?
No, I've never eaten or smoked or never even had a cigarette, have I? So there's no, I didn't. I was far too terrified. Being in a strange country to do anything. and I had to give a presentation, so my entire time was spent going, I don't want to be here, I don't want to do a presentation, I hate you. Because I was a teenager as well. Red Scope says, his Gasman powered arms are no match for super glue. That is right, Mr MLG is very strong. Can't make cake when I'm banned from everything, Wicked D says to Pete asking for cake. Yeah, Pete.
So we're going to stick our glossy dragon over there for a minute while he dries.
Oh, Red Snail's never had one. Just a general comment about cakes in Amsterdam. So what are you doing? Now?
Literally just put one thing down. What am I going to do now? I don't actually know. No. I suppose I need to put some paint on something else while I'm waiting for that guy. I could.
Oh, he always sits like that, Red Scope, and that's why Mr MLG can't move. Because he always, in fact, he's quite far away from
John
the chair.
the Templar, we
normal.
love having you here.
John, we do love having you here. It is awesome. But my hair's a completely different colour to then. That looks like a gift from 1,000 years ago. I've put on about 3 stone since that one. Yes, he is quite far away from the chair compared to normal. Normally he's got a paw wrapped round the wheel or his head resting on the black bit. Does it on purpose.
Yep, I think he does. Well, let's just put that over there. We're going to put a bit of texture material on the bases of our crocodile thrashers.
Ukti says booyah.
Booyah! Oh yeah, that looks a bit more like me. That must be a more up-to-date one. What texture material are you using there?
So this is some Vallejo black mud.
Oh, which one did I use? This thick mud. This thick mud's cool. This one.
That one. Oh, well, we might use that one on the. Might use that one on the snail.
It looks like dog poo.
Yeah,
It's got like
European.
bits of grass in it.
Yeah, this one's got like little bits of stuff in it.
It's really cool. I use that on my snail.
Ukti is enjoying this stream.
I like this one because it's definitely got some like grassy type stuff in it, whether it's static grass or I don't know something. But I can't get my words out. Failing at speaking. It's definitely got some additive texture in it, which makes it easier to sort basically. Good gear. And there is a variety of different colours. So this one's black mud, there is European mud, there is Russian mud, there is European light and dark mud, I believe. It works really well. If you want to paint over the top of it once it's dry, that's really easy. Or you can just leave it, just whack a couple of tufts on top of it.
Mud, mud, glorious mud.
It's in the Vallejo weathering effects range, which
I was
is
quite
available.
impressed. I was quite impressed with the thick European mud that I used. I've never used before. I was impressed.
Yeah. So Vallejo were producing some of these materials before Green Stuff World came on the scene. So,
Exactly what it did. Finishing off in song. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. Down the
John the Templar thinks you look
You
thirsty.
do look thirsty. What have you got today? Where we will
today I have got beer.
beer. Slurpy beer.
Need to add a little slurp in just for effect. Excuse me.
So follow me down to the hollow. Something la la dee dee da dum. Wicked D says. So follow me, and down to the hollow, and where we will wallow. And the end, he gets really deep, but I can't do it. In glorious mud. Sorry, you gotta go get eat. Oh, I'm scared Sharon away with me atrocious singing. I apologise, Sharon. Enjoy your food. I hope it's better cake than Koroneko had.
Thanks for coming. Thank you all. Time. 8:30.
Exactly, Red. That's exactly what it does. We finished watching Magpie Murders.
Yeah.
Slightly strange ending at one point.
Booga booga!
You're trying to make Wicked D jump. Poor Wicked D. Did I make you jump, Wicked D? You alright? Well, it might have... I was going to say, it might have made Koroneko jump, but apparently that was the cat on the keyboard. Ooga booga. I wonder why it's ooga booga. I think that's from something.
I don't know. Is it Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas?
Don't say that. I didn't have my phone in my hand then. Well, I've not done that to me paint pants in. Oh dear. Who set that off then? Was it Pete? Pete's been very quiet now that Wicked D says he can't have any cake. This piece of music sounds like it could be in a film.
It does.
Ah, was it John? Was it you, John?
So, snail. It's got to have made like snail traily stuff.
Well, that's what I did. I put snaily traily on mine, didn't I? Mine looked like dog poo and snots. That's what my basing looked like.
Something like that.
John says, might have been. How's your dragon drying? Are we going to be able to get to see any gloss?
Yeah, well, that's how I was stopping whacking texture paint on all the other minis that I need to put it on. So we can get to getting some chrome on this dragon. I haven't got any alcohol.
No, I because I only used a tiny bit and I used an old brush out of the old brush pot. I used hand sanitizer and that cleaned it.
Alright.
But I didn't paint an entire dragon, did I? I'm just going to... Yeah, I only used a bit, so I just used the hand sanitizer because I didn't have any alcohol to hand. It's like the colour shift where the paint moves like it's alive on your palette. I don't know if you'll be able to show. I don't know if you'll be able to show people. It's really cool. It like it's got creatures in the water or something.
Yeah. Well, when I started dropping it into the thing, then it was really weird. Looks really. I've never used this before. It looks really thick.
Yes.
Let's spread it around as much as we can. Although I don't know. It can't be thick because it's adhering to all the.
It's a strange sensation using it. Why don't you tell us a bit more about that?
That's weird. Yeah, it's like it's just contouring itself to the mini, a bit like using an ink.
Is it Green Stuff World?
Yeah.
It's Green Stuff World Chrome Metal. There's different colours, isn't there?
There is now, yeah. So this is just the standard, but there are different metallic finishes available. So they do a set. So there's gold. I think there's 2 or 3 golds. There's a bronze, a brass, a copper.
There's a wild Persian in chat, everyone. But this is the normal
This
chrome
is just
one.
the standard chrome. And I wanted to try it out, and I thought it'd be cool to do a silver dragon and make it super duper shiny, or even a chrome dragon. I'm very impressed so far.
So how are you going to do any detail, or are you not?
I was just going to paint his face and let the light,
Okay.
as the light goes onto the movie, let that kind of take care of any shading type stuff.
It's Green Stuff World Red. This is just the standard one. There are different colours now.
So it's I've used chrome paints from other companies, but none of them have had this kind of mirror finish.
We have sold out of all of them though, apparently.
Have we?
we have put another order in. It didn't help that on this order they all came smashed to bits, which is why we've got this paint.
Yeah.
We managed to rescue one, but couldn't sell it. But something had happened in transit, and they were just smashed. But yeah, we've sold out of all of them, every single one, and the set.
Yeah.
That's helpful, isn't it?
I'm not surprised because it looks like it's good gear.
But you can use the email notification. Did you check that spray paint for me?
The varnish?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any.
Right.
So we're having some more.
Have you ordered any?
I haven't done it yet.
Oh.
Let's get that in there. See, this is one of the things that I find frustrating about this particular Mini, because I've reposed these wings, which would have allowed me to get in there without having to poke like that.
John says, I did buy a few of them. Red says, I did have one, but it reactivated and went dull when I put a wash on it. Am I doing it wrong? Yeah, don't put a wash on it.
Yeah, it says on the Green Stuff World website that if you try and do anything over the top of it,
it will take the effect off.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just this effect and that's it. You can't.
Yeah. So you use this as your top coat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over the top of anything else, which is why I'm not going to try and do anything else with it. I'm just going to leave it as this kind of super shiny finish all over the dragon.
When I've used it on Sophie's plate that she's holding, and I used it as a metal plate, so that's all it had. And on my snail, I just used it to add some shiny lines. So I just used it as the paint. Not. I did originally mix it with a purple to see if I could get a shiny purple, and it makes goo. That's what happens when you mix. I was using the air one, but when you mix it with other acrylic paints, it makes coloured goo.
Yeah. It says on the bottle that you can put pigments in it to colour it. The same as if you were doing kind of like textured basing stuff, and you needed to use paint pigment to colour it. But I guess the alcohol-based formula of this and the water-based formula of the...
Yeah, because you have to use alcohol to clean this chrome paint. I just wanted to see what would happen. And what happened was goo. It was quite funny. It's alright, Methuselah, don't worry about it. It's just good that you're here. A lot of the WizKids dragons do have squished into the box posing issues, yes. Yeah, like that. They haven't made their own packaging big enough for their own minis.
This is it's chrome paint from Green Stuff World.
I've sold out at the minute now.
Yeah,
it is coming back in at some point. There are different colours. This is the base colour. I'm so used to you not talking that when you're talking, I'm not letting you talk.
It's alright, darling. You do the talking. I'll just.
I haven't painted these wings yet. I'm gonna shut up and you're gonna talk. And I'm going to paint these wings.
I'll just blather chrome paint all over this Mini. Yeah, it's really weird, but it's super shiny. Look at its face. Might have to get a gold when we get some more back in. Might have to get a gold one so we can paint like things up as trophies and stuff.
I did see someone use it on a blade, on a sword.
Right.
So they just paint, instead of painting it silver, they painted it so it was all shiny.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Reaper Pearl White is good to add to colours to get metallic. Yes, it was just because I had it. I just thought, I wonder what happens if I stick this colour in. You know, when I was painting that snail and didn't know what I was doing, it was then. If you click on the notification for the product, Methuselah, you'll get an email when it's back in stock. It might be a while because Green Stuff World takes a while to get in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an awkward Mini to get into the crevices of this guy.
So it doesn't actually say anywhere that you need to undercoat it in a particular colour, but Mr MLG did undercoat this with gloss black primer, which a lot of other metallic paints suggest that that's the best one to use, so that's why he did. Pando's hungry apparently.
And it's not very thick. Well, it doesn't appear very thick, so it's going on really nicely. Like putting a contrast or an ink wash over the mini. It's pretty cool.
You want a black one, a gloss one. Sorry, Methusis. It's a black gloss. Oh, Pando's having a little epi about himself now. He's not happy because I just pressed something and now he thinks that you're all back again and you've never been here before. So he's waving to you all again now.
I think I might have inadvertently made some goo.
So you mixed with something else?
On his leg, yeah, I think a bit of the primer was quite dry.
Have a good games night, Red. Take care.
Yeah, see you later, thank you.
I mixed alcohol and water-based washers and I get the same goo-related horror, says Konika. My Infinity Minis had to go into the bucket of stripping. Oh, you see, you're too good. What I did was, I had that snail and I painted it and I didn't like it, so I washed it and then I painted it again and didn't like it. And then I made goo and I painted it with the goo. Just to see what had happened. And then I painted over it again, so the poor thing is a right mess.
Gonna get a bit more fresh.
Also, with this paint, if you need 2 coats, you have to wait for the first one to fully... Oh, yeah, definitely, Red Scope. I only use one coat on the things that I did. I don't know if Mister's planning on doing more than 1 coat or waiting to see what happens when it's dry.
I'm going to wait and see what happens when it's dry. How long is the prospective drying time frame?
Well, it was still wet in my palette from yesterday. But my mini's dry, so I don't know. But then you won't be painting again until Monday, so it should be dry by then.
Definitely won't be painting this guy until Monday because.
Well, you're not here. You're at work.
I know, but any off-screen painting time I might get over the weekend, I've got to do my summer solstice.
That's true. We did have to quickly rush and put it away. Before the stream started, I had to go, you sure you can't see it? You sure you can't see it? What is Mr MLG playing game-wise tomorrow? That's you, darling.
Necromunda, I believe. I think I've been challenged to a game of Necromunda tomorrow night.
He doesn't always play games on a Thursday. In fact, it's quite rare that he does. But currently,
been smashing a few in recently.
Yeah, currently they've got a Blood Bowl League thing and a Necromunda League thing that he's part of.
Yeah.
So in the past couple of weeks, he's actually got some games in.
Yeah.
Normally, he doesn't get to.
Prep games happened for Warhammer Fest of 30k, and then Blood Bowl and Necromunda, and I've been challenged for Necromunda. The Water Guild sympathisers or whatever they are, have challenged my Gene Stealer cult, so I'm going to take them down as well. Upstarts. I think I'm currently leading the campaign on gang rating. I've got a little bit of admin to do before tomorrow's game as well. I've got a little cash to spend to get some.
This is a homework for playing games.
Get some upgrades on my guys. And we've got to like buy equipment and get guys like to the docks that have been injured and stuff like that.
Redscope would like lots of pictures.
Okay.
I do tell him all the time.
Yeah. It works best when Mrs MLG comes to the shop with me on a Thursday, and then she can.
I've only ever been twice.
I know.
And I was decorating.
And they were the best picture weeks.
Yeah, but I've been training you. You're much better at it now. How's it going? What are you reckoning?
It's going alright, actually. Yeah, it's good. This mini has got lots and lots of nooks and crannies. I think that it's probably going to be a 2-coat situation, because there's going to be bits where I look back tomorrow and realise I've missed bits. But because it's so shiny, and against the glossy black undercoat, it's quite hard to see at the moment. Hopefully, it doesn't feel like it's going on thick, so hopefully it's not going to be like drying and obscuring detail. Doesn't feel too bad. I would say how does it look, but it probably just looks like a big shiny blob.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I don't know how I'm going to clean that palette.
I just let it dry and then I picked it off.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's what I did.
So I guess if you could put a wash over the top of it and it just dulls it down, I should be able
Well,
to.
yeah.
I should be able to like paint the inside of its mouth and stuff just regularly.
I think as long as you let it dry completely, then you should be able to do. Well, experiment. I mean, Redscope says it'll be a good Christmas tree topper. Might be a bit heavy for our tree.
It can go in the cabinet of the shop.
Well, actually, yeah, that's true, Coronico. Redscope Minis actually wrote, I would make a great Christmas tree topper, and then went, it. And Coronico went, your first version was better. You just walk in and Redscope's just sitting on top of your tree. Hi, don't mind me. So we've finished watching Magpie Murders now. I don't know what we're going to watch.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Thought
It was good.
absolutely
It was good. It was good. I got slightly confused by that bit at the end, but it was good. Very well made, very well acted.
What's Citadel about? Keep hearing adverts for Citadel. Is that any good?
There's a wild Pokemon in chat. It's an angry Robin. You don't own that ball, Coronico. Oh, it's supposed to be a swallow. It's an angry swallow that's had a fight with a robin and nicked its red breast. I think John may have won it.
I reckon it might be a rewatch of the X-Files.
Really?
No, probably not.
It's about spies and action and beautiful people.
Oh.
I think you've put him off now.
We don't watch too many programs that are, well, we try not to, I guess, watch all the programs with the beautiful people. I don't know why I said it like that.
No, do I thought it looked a bit X-Files as well. Oh, apparently. There you go. I haven't seen any adverts for it, so I don't know. It's awesome, not, says Craig.
Yeah. super shiny. What, with 5 minutes to spare. Super shiny silver dragon. Look at that. Quite impressed with that. I think we'll have a touch-up session after it's dried. I think it needs it on this front leg where we've made silver goo. But yeah, I quite like it. It looks awesome. I'm very pleased with it. Could I have the? Oh, sorry. I'll put it there. Could I have the hand gel, please, my darling?
Is there gonna be enough of my hand gel for?
We'll give it a bell. So here we go. Cleaning your.
Oh, apparently it is awesome. The cat had not. It's very silver. It is very silver. It's chrome. Reminds me of my Beatles bumpers.
Well, we know that if we can use this paint to. I wonder if it's waterproof.
What?
For when we get the Beetle out of the garage sorted, we can touch the chrome up with it.
Oh yeah, it's. I mean, for one, that's never happening. And two, no, don't be silly.
Awesome. See, look. Quick tip. Quick tip. Antibacterial hand gel cleans brushes.
It does. It does anyway. If you've got paint in your burial, then that's good stuff to get it out.
Yeah. No, it's good stuff. Mrs MLG put me onto it a little while ago.
Yeah. Oh, there's loads of stuff hanging around the house now, isn't there, Red Scope? And it's really cheap now. You can buy massive bottles of the stuff and fill your little bottles up.
10p in Aldi it was.
Yeah.
So one of those. Yeah, so there we go. Chrome Dragon. I'm going to let him dry and we'll have a little look at him next week. What else am I going to do for the last couple of minutes?
It's like 2 minutes, so why don't you just talk to us, tell us something. Look into the camera and talk to the people watching. Thank them for being so awesome and turning up every week, and we really do appreciate it.
What Mrs MLG said. No, thank you, everybody. We do really. Thank you very much, Veronica. We do really, really appreciate when you all come along and spend your evenings with us. It is fantastic, and we love it. That's we just enjoy spending our time with you guys, just having a little bit of chat, a bit of painting. Talking about silly things, not quite so much the dancing, but
I enjoy you dancing.
Yeah. Mrs MLG enjoys the dancing and the other things that should have 1 hour cool downs on, things like that. So, what have I got to tell you? Is there anything exciting I could possibly tell you?
Wow.
I don't know. There isn't. We've got loads of stuff coming up, and we still don't know any details about Leviathan more than what's out there in the public eye. Wicked Deep. We love being here because you guys are awesome, and it saves me having to sit outside peeping through your window. Did you start Puzzle Agent 2 Wicked Game last week when we missed it? Redscope says, I heard something today, the 10th edition is expected the 25th of June. Yes, I expect them to announce the date and everything for release at the Game Expo at the very beginning of June. So 25th of June probably sounds about right. That's well, that's a Monday, isn't it? 25th of June. No, I haven't. I've forgotten there was 2. I will go and look into that. Says Wicked Day. Is it
Sunday?
It's a Sunday. All right. So 20. So that
24th.
24th. Yeah.
Stop doing that.
Sorry, didn't mean to make the weird 24th of June. Entirely possible. Entirely possible. That it could be the 24th of June. We don't know. I guess like we just have to keep waiting. Not sure. I was talking to someone today and they were asking me about next week's like pre-orders, which I don't know anything about anything before everybody else sees it. To be fair, but we haven't got the rest of the new Seraphon minis yet, and they normally come out 2 to 3 weeks after the main box release, so they could be next week or the week after.
Right then, you're going to say goodbye because you're really just struggling now, aren't you, for conversation?
Tired. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming and joining us. We will see you all soon. We're back Monday at 8 PM. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming. Bye.
You're right.